Hi, everybody. This is Lisa Benson from Benson's Boas, and I have a special treat for you today because I'm going to talk about Honduran Firebelly Boas. And here I have a pair of Honduran Firebelly Boas. They're just over a year old. This guy is Philippe, and he's actually going into shed cycle, so he's duller than normal. Sorry, Philippe. But these guys are one of my favorites now. They are wonderful little boas, and let me tell you a little bit about them. One thing you can see that's really cool about them is they have marvelous. One thing that's really amazing about them is look at the color of their eyes. They have these amazing red eyes, and as they get older, many of them will develop a orange belly. So I'm going to show you on the female, you can really see it more. Actually, she's not that bright today, but you can see the orange belly developing. And as she gets older, that will go up her sides a bit more. I think you can see it pretty well here. And she's getting some on her sides as well. So these guys are called fire bellies for that reason. So they come from the island of Roatan originally. And the story is that, and Roatan is a small island it's about 33 miles long and not very wide. And it's off the coast of Honduras. And which is a Caribbean island. And it has, it is one of those situations where because it's an island, the boas on it tend to be smaller and somewhat insular. So these boas, they do have some characteristics that are similar to mainland Honduran boas, but they tend to be smaller. So these guys mature at about 5 to 6 feet, which is a wonderful size and right in my niche. I focus on the dwarf and small to mid-sized boas. So, I was very attracted to them. And then, once I had them in hand, I was just blown away by how adorable they are and how wonderful they are in hand. Really striking. They do have, some of them are almost patternless on top, and some have fairly normal saddles. I got this pair from Brian Boas. Brian is a good friend, and I've acquired many of my boas in my collection from him. And they are, like I said, just over a year old and doing very well. So going back to the history on these guys, Tom Crutchfield imported a bunch of boa imperators from the island back in, I think it was 1995. And he sold them to a distributor. I think it was Glades Reptiles or Glades Herp, and those got sold to a pair. I think it was a couple pairs got sold to Dennis Sargent, and Dennis was able to breed a pair in I think it was 2000. And he focused on really working on the color that he saw was that red belly, the orange belly and the eyes, and he really focused on that and dedicated himself to developing the fire belly as we know it. It's really hard to find them, and Brian is one of the few people in the hobby that has them. His line all descends back to the animals from Dennis Sargent and through legacy, and that's these beautiful animals. And I'm really looking forward to continuing that work. Look at that beautiful belly. You can really see it here. So anyway, I wanted to show you these because I am just so enamored with them. Fantastic little animals and so much fun to work with. They can be just a little bit hissy, but it's all bluff. I have never been struck by them. And I mean, they are off the charts in cuteness. So anyway, thought you might appreciate seeing these, and have a great day. Bye-bye.